Ken Rudy here, and welcome to the Metropolis. On today's video, we are going to be talking about how one of the founders of Oculus, the company that Facebook, now Meta, purchased, I believe, around 2014, 2015-ish, somewhere along those lines, no longer with the company. One of those Oculus Rift, the VR headset founders, created a VR headset that can actually kill you. That's right, if you die in the game, you die in real life. What a horrifying nightmare we all live in today. So let's take a look at it. So here we have from Ars Technica, and by the way, every single link that I pull up in this video will be in the description below for you to have a look at yourself, if you care to do so. But we have here a new kind of killer app. It says, Oculus co-founder makes a VR headset that can literally kill you. Apparently it was this game, or it might be an anime, Sword Art Online, inspires Palmer Luckey, that's the individual's name, ironic, to put explosive charges on a Quest Pro. And here is the device in question. You see the headset, you see, I imagine that's where the explosive charges go, I think. It's not showing my mouse, but I'm pretty sure these like cylindrical devices, either bullets or something, so that's got to be where that happens. And then we of course have a sword here, I guess to try and really sell the fact that this is art. It's a thought piece. So yeah, from Ars Technica, just read a bit of this. The idea that dying in a video game or simulation could cause your death in real life is a common trope that has appeared in dozens of fictional works, lots of sci-fi. Now, though, Oculus co-founder Palmer Luckey has made the concept real. That's this individual over here. On the right, it looks like he's in the center. On the left is John Carmack. I believe he is the founder of the studio that created Doom, D-O-O-M, as in doom scrolling, but also as in like one of the most foundational, most amazing first-person shooters of all time. And I have no problem with John Carmack hanging out with Palmer Luckey. I essentially have no problem with Palmer Luckey other than finding out that he did this. Maybe some other things I've heard, but nothing. I don't know. But here he is in the center of this photo to the right here. And we got John Carmack on the left. I don't know any of those other people. I only knew John Carmack before this. But on his personal blog, Luckey writes of a new VR headset he has designed that uses 3 embedded explosive charges planted above the forehead that can instantly destroy the brain of the user. I feel like mine was destroyed just reading that. The lethal explosion is triggered via a narrow band photosensor that can detect when the screen flashes red at a specific frequency. Luckey writes, making it easy to set off during a game over screen. So there's obviously some sort of bit of code that is detecting some sort of met parameters that say, all right, the objective's been met. Let's shoot off these explosive triggers. Luckey ties his fascination to Sword Art Online, SAO, a series of Japanese novels and spin-off anime video. It's a universe, apparently. I'm unfamiliar. About a virtual reality MMORPG with the same name. In that fiction, November 6, 2022 marks the day when thousands of SAO players are trapped in their nerve gear headsets and threatened with death via a hidden microwave generator if they die in the game or if they try to remove or tamper with the headset. So today is the 12th, I believe. So he came out with this 6 days ago. So to his credit, on, you know, it is that's canon, I suppose, that works. It is a accurate level of cosplay art piece, or whatever you want to call it. The Sword Art Online anime was just airing when first Oculus Rift development kit launched on Kickstarter back in 2012. That's very cool to know that it came from Kickstarter. I'm a huge VR fan, by the way, which will become apparent as these series of videos goes on. So this sort of press is not my cup of tea for something that I am pretty passionate about, you know, marginally passionate about. To each their own. Yeah, but Ars Technica wrote about it. And then I believe we also have, I think, PC Gamer over here, thought-provoking VR headset that will literally kill you if you die in a game. This quote looks like it's from Palmer Luckey's blog himself. The idea of tying your real life to your virtual avatar has always fascinated me. You instantly raise the stakes to the maximum level and force people to fundamentally rethink how they interact with the virtual world and the players inside it, Luckey wrote. Pumped up graphics might make a game look more real, but only the threat of serious consequences can make a game feel real to you and every other person in the game. So look, this guy, Palmer Luckey, one of the founders of Oculus, one of the people who benefited when it was purchased by Facebook, now known as Meta. This individual is a billionaire. And to me, this just reeks of having too much free time on your hands, being an intelligent person within certain competencies and dimensions wherein you can combine your interests with some of your technical abilities. And this is what you decided to do rather than the bajillion other things. This is what you decided to do. I remember reading that he was too... He hadn't had the balls yet to try it out on himself. Well, no shit. My take is as such. The reason that these games, these headsets, even just video games in general are popular is because it gives you a window into a world where you can keep restarting over and over again, where the consequences are only confined within this singular space. I can understand the fascination, the morbid curiosity that one would have for creating something that would raise the stakes, I suppose. But it's just too much, and I don't want to get into my opinions on this too much, but it's too much a billionaire with free time who, if they weren't doing this, they might be hunting humans. It's kind of the vibe I get. And I can be a fan of morbid things. I enjoyed, most of Black Mirror, which this also reminds me of. It's just, it is the exact opposite of the reason why virtual reality, especially, but even video games in general. Imagine playing, Mario or Donkey Kong, and then when you get hit with a barrel, somebody walks in and actually chucks a fucking barrel at your face, or the lava that you get hit with in Mario from Koopa actually incinerates your flesh. Don't think they would be as popular of games. Some people like to go skydiving. Some people like to go, swimming in ice. To each their own. Seek your thrills, by all means. But to me, Palmer Luckey, you've created something that is the antithesis of the reason why people play these games, and I understand it's an art piece. I personally would prefer things such as haptic suits that gives you little shocks of pain when you take damage in the game or something along those lines. But this really is not why I am playing VR headsets. I am not playing VR headsets to raise the stakes of the game up to the point of mortality. It's just not, that's not fun for me. I would like to see you take that same passion, that same technical know-how, and even though you're not with Oculus anymore, maybe for a pet project, you can do something that could actually be implemented into thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, whatever the market share currently is, of VR users' headsets to actually improve the game experience in a way that is not lethal. Personal opinion. But maybe you guys think differently. Let me know in the comments. Is this terrifying to you? Is this silly? Is this ridiculous? Like I said, to each their own, Palmer Luckey, but this is not how I would have spent my time sitting on my 9+ figures knowing how to create these sort of things. Kudos for the acquisition, but yeah, not my cup of tea. But to each their own. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and until then, bye.